Hey, I want to show you how LevelUp works. So if you start the program, you get this little startup dialog. You select your project name, create a map, and load a tile set and create. So now this opens and you can restart. One thing you might notice is the tile size is not fitting to the tile set, so you can go to edit maps and adjust the tile size. Now that looks better. Okay, so let's get tile. So let's select the dirt tile and let's fill it up. Okay, this is boring. Let's use this one. Whoop. Okay, but this looks boring. You see, we have these wonderful variation of dirt tiles. Let's just select them. You can see the selection in the bottom right and drag around. Now this rectangle area brush tool will always select a random tile from the selection, so you can shuffle around your dirt arrangement pretty easy. Alright, then let's add some grass in this corner over here. So now we have dirt and grass, and let's make a river over here. Okay, now comes an annoying part. You want to make all these edges, and you usually have to go there, fill them in, then you go over here, select the next, go over here. And this back and forth is awfully annoying. So I built this little feature where you press space and the tile set drops exactly where your mouse is, so you can easily pick tiles on the fly. So just pick your tiles and whoop, already done. Alright, so let's check this grassy tiles over here. It looks a bit boring. Let's pick a tree. Pick a tree. We have the tree in the selection on the bottom here, so we can select the stamp brush here on the top, and this will copy the tiles in the exact order as in the selection. So we can just, whoops, we should do this in another layer. Just create a new one and boop, 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 boop. Create a bunch of trees. Let's create some of these. And let's get in another layer and stack them for a little bit. Couple of those. And if you want to remove the tinting for the layers, so see, only the current layer has original colors. The ones on the below are darkened, the ones on top are brightened. So if you want to remove that, just click on the tint button over here. Alright, so what do we gonna do now? Let's create an entity. Alright, what are we gonna choose? Let's choose this chest. Okay, we call this chest. This one is still a bit fiddly. Let's check where it is. There it is, and 16 over here. Width and height is both 16. Alright, and let's create default attributes for chest. And accept. Now we have a chest entity type. And what we can do with this is place one over here, boop, and place one over here, boop, and one here and here. Okay, next we can go in here and select all the chests we have. They are always highlighted by a little green border. So you can go in here and say, alright, this chest over here gets a flute. And which one is this? It's that one. This one gets armor. This one here in the desert gets a cape. And this one over here, the swimsuit. Now these settings for the entities, for all entities, will be saved when you export your map, and you can load it in your games and immediately have your items in your chests, and no further work is really necessary. Let's just get a little more decoration done. Let's select the barrier tool again. You see we have this selection of rocks and sticks. Just drag them around over here. And you might see that these are far too much. Let's just stamp them over here. Make a new selection with more blank tiles in it. So the random tile that gets picked is likely to be a blank tile. Then we go to the area brush again and fill it. So the chance that an actual tile is picked is lower because we have more blank tiles in the selection. Whoop. And whoop. And let's add a bunch of bushes in the woods as well. Oh, it's too bushy. Let's do the same again. And whoop. Alright, and erase those remaining sticks and stones. Alright, this looks pretty awful, but still it works quite nicely. Alright, when you're done you can press save. You can export your file, select your export folder so if it's different from your working directory, so you can put it into your game asset files or whatever, export it, and voila, you have a level.